This is a thermoelectric generator I made, and I'll be showing you guys how to build it today. And all that I really used is some wire from a paper clip, which is steel, and some copper wire right here. And I'll show you how it works. So it works on temperature difference. The temperature difference between the inside, between the inside and the outside of this here. It creates electricity, and I'll slowly go up. So right now we're getting 0.5 millivolts. And the largest I've gotten is 0.6 millivolts. It all just depends on where you position these. Oh, there we go. We went to 0.6 there. It just all depends on where you position the metal things on the inside in respect to the flame. So to make this a thermoelectric generator here, we will need a few things. First is some copper wire, and I cut these to 5 cm pieces, and this steel wire is 4 cm. Now I got the steel wire from mini paper clips like this, and the copper wire is from this type of house wire here. And you don't want stranded house wire, you want it with solid strips of copper. And so also what I need is I use this here to help me hold the strips when I'm soldering them, a soldering iron and some solder. And before we start building this, I'll quickly explain how it works. When the junction between the two different metals is heated and cooled at this junction here, it creates electricity. So what we'll be doing is we'll be soldering these into junctions, just like this one here. The only difference is the longer wire will be the copper one. And the reason why that works better is because copper conducts heat better, so it'll get the junction to the heat better, faster. And the only reason why I didn't do copper here was because I was running out. So once you got all the V's done, and don't forget I said around 14 V's is what you will need, and I'm just showing you with 2 just so you can learn how to do it. So what you want is you want the copper ends on the inside. You're not going to be soldering the copper ends together, just the copper and steel end is where you will be soldering it. I attached an alligator clip onto the copper end here just to act as a heat sink, because like I said before, copper conducts heat very well, so you don't want to melt the solder you have here. And now I will show you how to solder it. So just get your solder. So you just heat it from beneath like before, and then when it gets hot enough, you melt the solder there. There we go. And so you do this, you keep doing this, the same method here. Put the heat sink on the copper wire so it doesn't melt the previous joint you already did, and until you get a full circle. Then once you get a full circle, you want to leave one copper end and one steel end unconnected, and this is where you attach your alligator clips to, or whatever you want to get the electricity from.